Hey guys, Hiatt here. I've been making videos on this channel for a while, and some people had messaged me and said, hey, you should do vlogging, and I'm not really a vlogging type, but there are some things that have come up recently that I want to get out there, I want to get off my chest, and I want to kind of get out in the world. So, without further ado, let's get it started, baby! Oh, good book though. Not what we're talking about. Big fan of the Shakes guy. Anyways, walking around outside and trying to look around and see, observe things about the world. I always say a healthy mind's always growing, and I'm trying to kind of expand my worldview. And there's been a little bit of a buzz on the internet about the whole Earth thing. The Neil deGrasse Tyson, B.O.B., blah blah blah, with the shape of the Earth. And honestly, flat Earth, it's what? No. But round Earth too. I mean, I'm looking at the horizon. That's all I see. Straight line. Right now, for an undecided Earther, you're either kind of in the flat or the round camp, It's an opinion thing. No one really knows what the truth is. And as someone who's trying to keep themselves more informed about the shape of the Earth, I wanted to look out for some other options. So let's see what else is out there together. So let's look at some pictures. This is Mount Everest, named because the first mountain ever. And if you look at it, there's one thing you notice about it, and I might be crazy here, but it's not flat. It's not flat. It's very tall, actually. And I think this is kind of where the flat Earth theory fails me. This is where I kind of drop out of their camp. If the Earth's flat, why is Mount Everest, like 1 million feet tall? Doesn't really make sense to me. So you have to say, okay, well, if the Earth is flat, it's not really flat. That's an outdated term. That's not the wording we need to use. It's got these kind of, wrinkles, and it's got these kind of curves and indentations on it. It almost looks like, to me, a crushed up piece of tinfoil. Are you telling me that when I look out at the ocean and it's a straight line, that my eyes are lying to me? I think the only one's lying is NASA. Why is NASA a part of the defense sector of the government? I don't know. Maybe it's because they're defending the round earthers from those who know the truth, and it's not the flat earthers. They're just as wrong as the rest of them. It's like red and blue. I want a little bit of purple. It's a good color. I think I've found the purple in the tinfoil Earth theory. It explains everything. It explains everything. There's no possible flaw in this theory that I can see, and I've been studying science for like a couple semesters now. It explains the horizon, right? Because the horizon is flat. I mean, that part's true. The flat earthers, they got that right. But they have no way to explain the mountains. They have no way to explain differing heights, different sea levels. The tinfoil Earth theory. Let's pull up a picture. Let's look at a crumpled up plane of tinfoil, right? It has all the contours. It has all of the defining distinctions that we know of the Earth. It has the mountains, it has the valleys, the hills, the ups, the downs. It's imperfect. It has all these imperfections, and it only makes sense if you've lived in the world, if you've looked at the world through your own eyes. This would be what the Earth looks like. It's the only possible theory that makes sense at all. I don't know why no one's talking about it. It's kind of fringe. It's kind of you know, outside the box, as I've been saying, outside the globe, as I've been saying, it's not a sexy idea like the flat Earth theory is. You know, we don't have B.O.B. or Tila Tequila on our side. You know, we're not a sexy big brand Gucci theory. You know, we're local. We're like a thrift store. You know, we got a lot of people. We got a lot of contributors. We just don't have the sex appeal that B.O.B. does. I mean, he's a good-looking guy. I'll give him that. What I won't give him is correctness on the shape of the Earth, because he's wrong, and Neil deGrasse Tyson's wrong, and Barack Obama's wrong, and NASA's wrong. The American government is all wrong. They don't know what they're talking about, and frankly, to see them spread these sorts of lies, or to pin it, the ridiculous pinning it on the tinfoil industry as a marketing scheme. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous and untrue and stupid. Who would that? The shape of the Earth. You think the ball? How about the basketball industry? Right? How much money do you think they make making globes? How much money do you think Spalding makes per year making globes? Because they own both. They're doing both. Everyone I've talked to this theory about, it just makes sense. It makes so much sense. You know, people I talk to, they're scared to get these theories out there. They're worried about what the government's going to do. What NASA with their lies. You know. You know, I always say NASA, what it really stands for is nothing but assholes that spread lies instead of awareness. Nothing but assholes that spread lies instead of awareness. That's a little joke in the tinfoil Earth community, but it's true. I mean, all the best jokes are based on truth. You know, knock knock, who's there? Boo, boo hoo, aw, stop crying, little baby. You know, that joke was founded because people cry, and that's true. That's how the world works. And that's why it's, you know, that's one of the greatest jokes of all time, is because still to this day people cry. And still to this day people believe NASA's lies, and that's why we have to do this. So I guess I'm glad I'm vlogging. I'm glad you guys reached out to me, and I'm glad you told me that this is the sort of thing you want from me. You know, I hope that you guys have opened your eyes and you know, see the world for what it really is, and I'm glad. You know, maybe one day I will talk about Othello. It's great. It's one of the best things that has been put on paper. You know, so I'm glad, I'm excited, I'm very excited about the future of this channel, and I'm glad you guys watched, and if you would like, subscribe, share, rate 5 stars. I mean, how long has it been since we did that? I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it, and thank you for watching.